Long ago, in the village of Ilaro, nestled between the ancient baobab forest and the river Osun, there lived a boy named Tunde who never spoke a word. From birth, he was silent, not mute, but he had never uttered a single word. The villagers pitied him, and some even feared him, believing he was cursed. But his grandmother, Mama Efun, a revered griot storykeeper, knew the truth. Tunde holds the voice of our ancestors, she often whispered. One day, the village elders announced a celebration, the Festival of Origins, held once every 100 years to honor the first ancestors who walked the earth. Every family had to present a story, song, or dance, tracing their roots back to the time of the beginning, when the earth spoke and the sky listened. Mama Effin fell gravely ill just days before the festival. She called Tunde to her mat and said, "In the forest lies an ancient drum, older than this village, older than memory. Find it and our ancestors will speak." Before dawn, Tunde slipped into the baobab forest. The trees there whispered in languages older than speech. Birds of fire and beasts with talking eyes watched him silently. Guided by an unseen force, he walked until he reached a clearing with a single massive drum carved from dark Iroko wood, its surface stretched with elephant hide and marked with sacred symbols. Tunde touched the drum. At that moment, he heard voices, not outside, but within. They were the voices of generations, warriors, midwives, hunters, weavers, kings, and even slaves who had crossed the oceans. They sang, they wept, they danced in his mind. He began to play. With every beat, the forest shook. The river stilled. The wind held its breath. His hands moved like flowing water, and for the first time in his life, he sang. His voice was not just his. It was the voice of many. The drum had given him the memory of his people. When he returned to Ilaro, still playing the sacred rhythm, the villagers gathered. He sang a story no one had ever heard, yet everyone remembered. A story of the first child born from red earth and breath, of how the drum taught the heart to beat, and how wisdom was hidden in the sound of silence. The elders bowed. Even the sky, they said, bent low to listen. From that day on, Tunde became the village's chief griot. He spoke little but drummed often, and every time he did, even children unborn would dream of ancient times. Our true voice lies in the memory of where we come from. To understand who we are, we must first listen to the voices that came before us.